How are all of you lovely people doing today? My name is John, and welcome to another fantastic commentary. Today what I would like to do is discuss a brand new bio that was dropped today, and this one is regards to Shadows of Evil. It reads like this: the year, 1940s, location, Morgue City. As four newly cursed souls banded together to defy the undead horrors of Morgue City, Richtofen began to set his grand plans in motion. Armed with the knowledge gained from the Kronorium, Richtofen entered the dimension with a singular goal: to secure the summoning key from the possession of the Keepers. This bio is interesting for one reason and one reason only. It's the word Kronorium. This is something we have never seen before in the zombie storyline. In fact, the word doesn't really exist. You can't just go look up Kronorium in a dictionary and find out what it means. What this does, though, is give us a little bit of an insight during Richtofen's lost 2 years. There's a 2-year period between Origins and the Giant in which Richtofen, I guess, gains knowledge from the Kronorium and then enters Shadows of Evil. This still begs the question, what is the Kronorium? Is the Kronorium a thing? Is it an element? Is it a place? Is it a person? It's hard to say for sure. The Eum ending to Kronorium makes me feel like it's an element, but to gain knowledge from an element seems kinda strange. It's not something we would really expect from it, unless it was something that he was able to study, and then once he studied from it, he learned from it. And I guess he learned how to create interdimensional rifts and travel through time. There's more investigation we can do, though. So let's take the word Kronorium and let's break it so that we just have its root. This leaves us with the word chrono. Now, zombies is full of Greek and Roman mythology. It all really began with Mob of the Dead when Treyarch started to hit us over the head with it. For example, we had Brutus, possibly a reference to the murder of Julius Caesar. We also had Icarus to Mars. Icarus was, of course, the Greek or Roman god who flew too close to the sun. We also had Cerberus, which refers to the three-headed dog. There has been a ton of references to Greek and Roman mythology within the zombie storyline, so it's a logical place to start when we're doing investigations. We have the Greek and Roman god Kronos. Now, Kronos can be spelled with a K depending on your interpretation, so to go from Chrono to Kronos isn't actually too far of a leap. Kronos originates in Greek mythology. You see, he was the son of Uranus. He actually overthrew Uranus by devouring him, and then he was the king of the gods. He had many children, although there was a prophecy that read that one of his children would someday overthrow him. As a result, Kronos started to devour his children. Eventually, though, his son Zeus was able to survive and overthrow Kronos. During this period that Kronos ruled, it has been referred to as a golden age. The thing is, Roman gods often borrow from Greek gods and Greek mythology. The Romans have their own interpretation of Kronos. They have a much more favorable view of him. They feel as though because Kronos ruled during a golden age, he is a much more favorable god. They view him in a much higher light. They feel as though that when Kronos devoured his youth, it was a metaphor for time. His youth were the future, and Kronos was either the past or the present. The past and the present always are devouring the future till it eventually becomes a part of it, much in the same way that Kronos is devouring his own future. This is why many people view Kronos, or Saturn depending on how you look at it, as the god of time. In fact, Kronos could have been an inspiration for Father Time. So now we have this god Kronos, who is a direct link to time. Richtofen is using the Kronorium to 1. Travel through time, and 2. Travel through dimensions, quite possibly being the same thing depending on how you interpret time travel. Because Greek and Roman mythology seem to be popping up a lot in the zombie storyline, and this idea of Kronos being the god of time playing well with the zombie storyline, we could see where Treyarch may have actually had the inspiration for the Kronorium, and quite possibly the Kronorium is an object of time. Maybe this object allows people to time travel. Maybe this is an element that is actually partially responsible for time travel. Maybe it works hand in hand with element 115, or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's a type of place. And it is here, or it is through this, that Richtofen gains the knowledge that allows him to travel through time and dimensions. It's a little bit different than how we've initially interpreted the zombie storyline. We always imagined Element 115 was a part of this, but maybe Kronorium works hand in hand with Divinium. It's hard to say for sure. I'm hoping though that this is something that Treyarch explores within Zetsuba no Shima. They are introducing this to us. This is Kronorium's first introduction. Why would they be introducing this element unless it was relevant to the upcoming events within the zombie storyline? I wouldn't be surprised if we start to delve into this world of Kronorium in Zetsuba no Shima, and I would definitely look out for it. For the time being though, our best guess is based on Greek and Roman mythology that this is an object of time. This is maybe a timekeeper, or maybe it plays a role in the fabric of time. There's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of just throwing ideas out there and seeing what sticks. At the moment though, this is our best guess. If you guys enjoyed this video or this theory and found it interesting, maybe give the video a like and possibly subscribe for more like this. I'm going to be uploading many more videos like this exploring the storyline behind Zetsuba no Shima, and if you enjoyed this one, I'm sure you'll love the next one. I'm going to go though, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and bye.